Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, bring you the first Modern Warfare 3 gameplay on my channel. Now, just a little bit of the gameplay. I'm using the Scar H with a silencer and the proficiency kick, and I am playing domination on the map Bakaaran. Now, just before I get into the gameplay properly, I'd just like to explain why I haven't been able to upload a video before now. I have been on holiday in Prague over the weekend, and I've only just got back to my Liverpool uni house at about 2:30 this afternoon, so I couldn't upload anything before then. I came back. Modern Warfare 3 was sitting on the side table, picked it up, put it straight into the PS3, few campaign missions, and I got straight online. And this is the best gameplay I have so far. It's not groundbreaking. It isn't, going to be the best gameplay I'll ever put up. I know I'm going to get much better gameplays than this, but it's fast-paced. It's in your face. I think it was my second or third game I played. I really haven't played much, so I was still pretty raw, and I think that comes through, and I make some stupid mistakes and charge around, and it's really quite interesting to watch, so apologies if the score isn't brilliant. Also, I've sped up some parts of the gameplay, as you can see from here, very well timed, because it was about 12 or 13 minutes long, so I wanted it to get under 10 minutes, because obviously, as you guys know, my internet connection at my uni house isn't spectacular, so I want to keep this video short, just so I have the best chance of getting it uploaded before the end of the day, but there'll be no problems. I'll definitely be able to do that for you. Anyway, let's get cracking. Modern Warfare 3 is completely different to what I was expecting. I was expecting it just to be a carbon copy of Modern Warfare 2 with just a graphical update, with a boost, with a polish, but it feels really different to me. I don't know what it is. Perhaps once I've had a bit more of a play on it, I'll change my opinion, but my first impressions really does put it a little bit closer to Black Ops than I was expecting, Obviously the damage has been improved massively, but it really isn't the zingy, massively fast-paced thing as I was expecting like Modern Warfare 2 was. Also, another thing that I haven't been expecting is the kill streaks are massively, massively underpowered on what I was expecting. If you play Modern Warfare 2 for anything over an hour, you would see games where you'd have pretty much a constant stream of Harriers and Pavlos and chopper gunners, but I think they've really got the balance right in Modern Warfare 3. It's so easy to get a SAM turret. It's only 5 kills in the support class as well. So you could get 5 flag caps, 5 kills. Anyone, doesn't matter how bad a player you are, will get to a 5-point streak in a long game, especially like a game of domination. So you are going to get a steady stream of, SAM turrets coming up. There's going to be a lot of UAVs up. So even if you run Assassin and play very, very cautiously and try and get those very, very high kill streaks, the chances are they won't last too long, because there'll be a couple of SAM turrets down, or at least one SAM turret down, and it will really ensure that they're shot down very, very quickly. But it really does put the emphasis on the gun-on-gun stuff, and that is really what I was looking forward to. Because like you were saying on Black Ops that, the kill streaks were hard to get to, but yeah, they were still quite powerful, and the entire game was really, really campy to get to those kill streaks. Because if you had a good chopper gunner, for example on Jungle, you could quite easily get 30 kills with that one chopper gunner. So a lot of people really sat back, camped it out and noobed it out. All the people I've been seeing so far, even the ones that have Assassin Pro, and there are a few people that have a couple of days gameplay on this as well already, because if you pre-order it, you have a massive chance of getting it a couple of days early. So there are people out there approaching Prestige or Prestiged already with Assassin Pro, and I think it's a much smaller problem than Ghost is, because the people I've seen using it so far have not been sitting in a corner with it the entire game. The people I've been seeing with it are charging around with a silenced weapon, admittedly, but they're really going for it. And if they are going for it and run into someone with quick draw, steady aim class, they're going to lose in a one-on-one gunfight. And I'm really, really stoked for that, because I was expecting Assassin to be completely and utterly newbie, and it still might turn out to be. But the first impressions, it's very, very good at the moment, and I'm really, really looking forward to getting a bit of gameplay on. Just a few negative things at the moment. Me and my mates are really struggling to find a game at the moment, which is very, very strange to think. It is release day of possibly the biggest game release ever, so you'd be expecting, nearly millions of people on this game, and I reckon there are, but we've really struggled to find a game, and when we have found a game, the connection has been a little bit dodgy. Now, this isn't just me. I'm not just moping about my internet connection. It's everyone. My mate James, who I've been playing with in this game, I think, has just some supersonic powered internet connection. It's ridiculous how powerful it is, and even he is getting quite a big lag spike. I think it's just the servers obviously trying to cope with this massive demand all at once. millions of people logging onto this game online straight away on day one. I think the servers are just taking a little bit of time to cope, so I'm going to keep faith, I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to try and bring you at least one video a day for the foreseeable future. I am going to try and do 2 videos a day. So what I am going to try and do is do a video in the morning, render it, upload it for about midday-ish, whenever I can really, and then what I'm going to do is try and record a video late at night and let it render late at night, and then late at night I'll be recording on my PS3, watching the laptop screen or whatever. I'll be upstairs on Rock Band with my mates, whatever, or just chilling. So what I can do then is just leave the laptop to render, and if it finishes at like 1 in the morning, it doesn't matter, and then what I'll do is upload that video straight away as I get up in the morning. So this will enable me to keep a steady stream of videos up for you. Like I've said before, this has fallen right in the middle of my essay season, so it is a bit of a pain, but I really did work hard before I went on holiday to get an essay finished, and it really is just going to need a little bit of fine polishing, so no more than half an hour tonight on that essay, so it will really enable me to get some more gameplay in for you. Just one other criticism of Modern Warfare 2 so far: I have seen a lot of games end early for failed host migrations, and it happens in this game as well, and we still got the loss. I mean, this is quite funny. I made the amateurish error of calling my SAM turret in the middle of enemy territory, and have to run around like a headless chicken trying to get to a little bit of a safer spot to put it down, but I managed to get out of that. But anyway, like I was saying, a lot of times now, as you can see here, the connection's pretty bad. We're all one bar in. The host does migrate here, and it does manage to pick it up, fortunately, but what happens at the end of the game is the connection completely fails. It doesn't migrate the host, and we end up getting a loss, and we were completely smashing the team in this gameplay. I was charging around, having a great time. All my friends were doing pretty well. Even the randomers on the team weren't quite as bad as I was expecting to be, so we were really doing well. We were working as a team. Great call-outs, great shout-outs. Had a comfortable lead, and unfortunately, because the connection failed, we were given a loss, and that really does suck, and that is something I sincerely hope they fix in the upcoming days, but I'm not going to be harsh on them at all. The game they've managed to get out on release day is, I'd say, 90% perfect at the moment. Obviously, as more people unlock the higher kill streaks, the higher perks, we'll begin to see what's imbalanced and overpowered, but for now, when everyone's just plunging at the deep end and they're experimenting, I think it's very, very well balanced, but we will see. I will make a commentary in 2 or 3 months' time, saying what I think of the game so far and what needs to be improved. But first impressions, if you are just going to go in, just go in, pick whatever weapon you want, and just go for it. And it's a massively fun thing to try. My favourite weapon so far is the one I'm using in this gameplay, the Scar H. Now, it's a reasonably powerful assault rifle. There aren't any times that I've been in a one-on-one gunfight and thought, come on, I got the first shot and clearly there, I should have won that. The M4, the other assault rifle you unlock right off the bat, is a little bit weak for my taste. I mean, it's accurate, and especially if you have the kick proficiency, it really does turn it into a laser tag, but quite a lot of times I've ran into gunfights. I think we've pulled the trigger practically the same time, and it's not even been a contest. I've been wiped out before the guy's even half health, so I upgraded to the Scar as soon as I can. And as you can see here, with the kick proficiency, it's really, really accurate, and you can pick people off from quite a long way off, and it's still powerful enough to do damage, and it can compete with some of the SMGs. But that's another thing I'd like to touch on now. The SMGs have been buffed, and buffed very, very nicely. If you turn the corner and bump into someone with an SMG at close range, even if you have the most powerful assault rifle, you are going to drop. And I think they've got the weapon balance perfect so far, as I can see. But like I've been saying, I am going to try and give it a few weeks, see how it goes, see what the balance is like, and I'll report to you back with my best weapons, best classes, whatever. But like I've been saying, unfortunately the gameplay does begin to lag out here, and we end up getting a loss when we were completely thumping the other team. I ended up topping the leaderboard here, I think. It was a very, very fun game anyway, but unfortunately the vagaries of Call of Duty kicked in and ended up giving us a loss when we were thraping the other team. But what are you going to do, eh? Hopefully Infinity Ward sort that out. Hopefully Infinity Ward put in a one-button mute system for the players online, because some people come in screeching into the lobby. But apart from that, I'm really, really enjoying the first day of Modern Warfare 3. I will bring you plenty of videos this week, and as always, guys, have a fantastic day.